Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our blind playthrough of Deus Ex. That mouse is a little bit difficult to get used to, but you know, we will. Also, I don't know why, whenever I start it, for some reason I click the play button on the GOG launcher, like Galaxy or whatever, GOG Galaxy, and then it doesn't actually start the game. It says it's starting, but it doesn't. I don't know why. So I have to like go to Task Manager, End Processes, and then
Minimum force won't work in the city. You better take some hardware.
I see. I'll check back with you.
I'll check back with you later.
I probably will, but yeah, I don't know why I have to end the process and then hit play again, and then it works. But the first time it never does.
We've got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
Let's see, goal received. Report to Manderley's office on level 2. Oh man, the AC is kicked on. It's like blowing right in my face. That's no good. But that is interesting about the UNATCO handling the Ambrosia distribution. That's a little weird. Anti-terrorism organization. Progress. 115. That's weird. Newspaper. Meade bucks Congress. Defying Congress for the third time this year, President Meade unilaterally paid the United States late dues to the United Nations. Like good tenants, we must pay our rent on time, he told reporters. Leaders of both parties criticized the move. Where does he get the cash? Asked Senator Ryden, Democrat, Illinois. Clearly from some budget item yet to be approved by this Congress. The Republicans were no kinder. This council member has been betrayed. This council member has been betrayed, and so has America, said Senator Osno, Liverpool, Republican, California. The Congress came together to approve a UNATCO presence on U.S. soil, but we did not write a blank check. No, sir, a superpower does not pay rent. So UNATCO is not American. It's from the UN. I mean, I guess that would make sense. United Nations Anti-Terrorism Coalition, or whatever UNATCO actually stands for, but... Oh. It's too heavy to lift.
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner.
Should I take the candy bars?
It's my first day, too. I'm pretty excited.
Oh, right on. Shannon, ammunition is disappearing again, so we're changing the door code for the comm van near the helipad. Oh. New code 0451.
I was in your class at the academy. You probably don't remember.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. So that's the code for that van outside that I should have... Is that the president? Can I just talk to this dude?
Manderley's office is on level 2. He's expecting it.
Okay, can I click on the computer?
Hey, what the hell?
No. Let's not. Not with him right there. That probably is bad. It's probably a bad...
I've got to watch the doors.
Okay. Watch those doors. I want to hack into that computer, but, you know... Just gonna rub my face all over the map real fast. It's cool. This seems way bigger than... Oh, I guess not. And it's mostly...
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
That's what I'm doing. I figured level 2 would be up, though, not down. Was there an elevator that I missed? With my health, I wonder if I should run back behind the statue and use that med robot. Oh, saving? Ooh. United Nations Anti-Terrorist Coalition. Okay, so I did have that correct. UNATCO personnel only. It said saving. Is there a, What is it healing? Ooh, presumably the leg, because that's the lowest. 37. Oh, it was the torso. I guess I don't need to draw or drink.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Oh, right on. Let me just, I like this music. It's very,
I heard there was a lot of fighting topside.
Yeah, a little bit. Can I click on you some more? No. Retinal scanner bypassed. Agent Denton authorized for entry.
I couldn't hear a thing from down here.
That's all the concrete. It's locked. Let me in!
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Isn't that where I'm going? This is level 1. Oh, this is the actual building itself. UNATCO
We
troop.
finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
I guess so. Hopefully me panning the camera around like a crazy person isn't too disconcerting. Sergeant Michael.
The NSF won't try that trick again.
I think they will. I think that's not the last we'll have seen of them.
Good work up there.
I suspect they're being used as well. Like, I suspect it's an insider thing.
Hell
And
of a first day.
so a lot of these guys are first days. Let's see, lock strength. It'll take 3 picks to get in there. Might be worth putting points into lock picks. What is that I hear? Then again... Strange. It's like in the statue when we found that, we heard the water and there was that vent.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton? Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York.
Yeah. I mean, you know. Probably creating terrorists. This is probably Manderley's office. What is this? That's also unlocked. I don't think that's Manderley, but... Wait, what is this?
You found your office.
Oh.
Did Janice give you your login? I guess not. Let's see. JCD, password, Bionic Man.
Oh. Well. There's a random cardboard box. Strange. A book. A cardboard box. Ah, UNATCO Handbook. UNATCO and the public. In carrying out their duties, UNATCO agents often come in contact with the public. You are a peacekeeper and your first objective is to safeguard human life. Though terrorists may see an advantage in harming civilians, UNATCO agents do not. Issue a warning before firing at a suspect and always instruct bystanders to get down on the ground. Refrain from firing into large crowds. Every civilian hurt is collateral damage. However, keep in mind no civilian with a clearance below Angel 0 Alpha should be trusted and may be a potential spy. Anyone can be a spy, and secrecy is our ally. Remember, we're all in this together. Let's see, another UNATCO handbook. Classification. The UN has 9 levels of security above top secret. This manual and all material that is not otherwise marked is classified as Angel 0 Alpha. If you are not Angel 0 Alpha or above, report immediately to your supervisor or face disciplinary action. Other classifications will be explained upon reaching higher clearance, so Angel must be the lowest one. In its efforts to combat terrorism, the UN has created a UNATCO for the swift deployment of a coordinated force to counteract any insurgent operations. You are justifiably proud to be a part of this organization. Your physical capabilities place you within the upper 1% of national ground combat units, while your mental capabilities have been honed to sharpness by the UNATCO Academy. I need some coffee. I haven't been sleeping well all week, in addition to the normal, everything. But as part of a larger organization, you also understand the necessity to heed orders from your superiors without hesitation. Your superiors are typically briefed on matters for which you may not be cleared, and hesitation on the part of an agent can result in serious impairment of mission objectives and attendant casualties. UNATCO has faith in you, and this faith will be rewarded in due time as your operational capacities are increased. Brave the darkness, for you carry the torch of freedom. What is this cardboard box? Yeah, I didn't want that anyway. Let's go to the office first. Closet key code added to nano keyring.
Hey, I'm trying to work.
Okay. Mr. Manderley, just FYI, your new password is Night Killer. I know you led that mission in Paris against that old terrorist organization or whatever it was. Your login is still J. Manderley, Janice Winky Face. You're Janice?
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Alex already told me. Thanks.
Nice legs. Nice legs for a... Is she a cyborg?
He's waiting, JC.
Well, I guess we better get in there. I should do that voice this whole time. Along with a book. UNATCO and the police. In carrying out their duties, UNATCO agents often work with other law enforcement agencies. We remain a small elite organization. Until our ranks expand, we must rely on the cooperation of local police, governments, intelligence agencies, and corporate security divisions. This is bad. My yawning, I mean. Always be courteous when requesting information or filing an extradition request. As our jurisdiction widens, we will inevitably experience conflicts with some local officials. Do not resort to unnecessary intimidation in these situations, and report any problems to the appropriate UNATCO liaison. Above all, an international law enforcement body requires the respect and support of all participating nations. Weird. We are above the law. What is this? It's like a holographic communications device. There's a switch right there.
Hey, who do you think you are?
Okay. Project Dybbuk, Domination 5F clearance only. The note of failure of previous attempts to create a low-profile rotary aircraft involved the acquisition and retrofitting of available military hardware that had neither the range, ceiling, nor electromagnetic transparency to avoid numerous eyewitness accounts or unauthorized military interactions. Let me read that again. Noted failure of previous attempts. Acquisition, retrofitting available military hardware. Ceiling or... In addition to exacerbating public misconceptions about government operations, such encounters also jeopardized several key missions. Project Dybbuk was initiated to address this issue through the creation of a stealth aircraft that could be used as a platform for a number of mission objectives. We're probably not supposed to read that. That's probably why he's like, who do you think you are? But is he going to do anything? That's the question.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do you accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. but we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Anna Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so multiple goals received. Can I take the nuke off his desk? Probably not. Swivel chair. So would it
The
be
Med Center and Armory are on level 3.
would it be inappropriate to read those other books? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't think the AI is that advanced, but I feel like maybe if you click on stuff you're not supposed to, it... Because I remember something about in, or maybe they didn't. In Human Revolution, there was something about, like, you go into the bathroom and they mention it. Like, stay out of the women's bathroom or something. And I don't remember if that was a... It had something to do with this, but whether it was... Like, whether the game knows that you went in there or not, I don't actually remember. Alright, level 3 is where we're supposed to go. What is this? Nano key ring unlocks it. Cool. Pepper cartridge, yay! I love how you just bash the thing and it's just like a single tiny little thing. Strange. Why would that be in there? I mean, that's like the air conditioning, I think, but... Alright, well, let's check the desk. Or the office, or the computer, I mean. Like, you have to remember this. JCD. Bionic Man. Okay. Greetings and nanotech briefings. Let's see. Hey, JC, guess I'll have to get used to calling you JC around the office. Not sure where they came up with that, but at least they gave you the same last codename as your brother. Anyways, whatever they're calling you, it's good to see a familiar name on the roster. My first job here has been to read up on your augmentations. I'm beginning to see why you found classes so easy. Every neuron in your head has been augmented. For example, the voice in your head from an operator, someone here at HQ, able to handle the scanning equipment in your skull and broadcast advice over your infolink, leaps fully formed right into your temporal lobe, bypassing the eardrum and its sensory neurons. And it's perfectly inaudible... Oh, they forgot an apostrophe there. It is perfectly inaudible to everyone around you, of course. Not to mention the nanites clinging to your axons can both receive and transmit symbolic information. So if you ever need help, don't sweat it. Someone at HQ probably already knows. Come by if you want to hear more. This is great stuff. And from what I remember, Human Revolution is a prequel to this one. Let's see, from Jaime. Nano augmentation in you. I cannot pronounce stuff. I was I was asked by the regional medical coordinator to forward this information to all of you. I do so without further comment. From... Okay. By now you've heard about the upcoming transition to nano-augmentation. It's coming, but not as soon as you think. UNATCO has only one nano-augmented agent, with a second just now graduating from the academy. It'll be years before the program leaves the laboratory. Your mechanical augmentations are not obsolete. Some agents express concern they will be walking junk in 10 years. One agent expressed their fears in an anonymous email saying, "Will be sold at flea markets, old grey golems for scaring the children, so what about my legs? What about my life?" Keep some perspective. Prosthetics remain the only proven technology for enhancing human abilities. Those who make the sacrifice are appreciated, commended, and saluted as heroes. Indeed. It's true. Nano-augmented agents will often encounter stress created by resentment among fellow agents, particularly those who have been mechanically augmented. In an effort to secure freedom and liberty for those under their protection, many UNATCO agents have chosen to sacrifice social acceptance for mission performance by surgically replacing limbs and organs with mechanically or electronically enhanced equivalents. But your nano-augmentations point the way to the future, thousands of microscopic, living, organic machines that exist in symbiosis with your body. Because such augmentations create only minimal disfigurement, they are likely to be a source of friction between you and other mechanically augmented agents. But it is important to understand that UNATCO is an organization where individuals must act in concert. Each is important to the whole, and mutual understanding is essential to teams comprised of diverse human and augmented agents. If you have any further questions or wish to discuss these issues, please feel free to send an email to Carver Eschels to make an appointment, and welcome to UNATCO, Agent. Indeed. So, we have to go to level 3. Let's check out this room. That's the same sound as this, right? No, that is not. That sound is a camera.
JC. Mind if I call you JC?
I don't mind.
Glad to have you aboard.
I don't mind at all. Okay, what is this? It's the mission planning. Ooh, can I get in here? No, I can't. I mean, I could pick it. I could, I have 3,500 points. Lockpicking... I mean, I can upgrade it. The efficiency with which an agent picks locks increases slightly. So I assume it... let's see, let's exit. Because it takes 2 lockpicks. Maybe it drops it down to 1? It's hard to say. UNATCO. Oh. Oh-ho. What does this say? President Philip Meade. Okay. How we doing on time? Yay.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
Ooh. So maybe he's got issues. Midnight Sun, Meade from Mars, Cape Canaveral. NASA scientists confirm the eroded remains of the Alba Patera crater on Mars precisely match the face of President Meade. It's him, declared senior planetary specialist Kevlar Umla. There's his nose, that ridge, see? See the crater rim marking his hairline? The way he combs his hair appearing in this region of parallel valleys. You're adorable, Manny. The White House had no comment. However, Martin Wisdom, president of EA, Enemies of Aliens... Is that like a jab at Electronic Arts? Told Midnight Sun, this is the evidence we have been looking for, a warning that Mr. Meade is not human. He's probably a Martian general, a war hero, come here to conquer the Earth with the assistance of the United Nations. They might. I mean, there's other games that people have like specifically called out EA. Houseplant. Ooh, an ATM. Can I hack it?
You will be working with Ana Navarra.
Okay.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
Better to look good than to have the distractions of another agent who needs backup.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Could you tell me how to find Jaime's office?
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
For instance, not to be a man running into enemy lines without coordinated military assault.
No problem.
So they don't like me. What's up, dude?
Manderley says sit out this one. I am filing another protest.
Well, can I hack the vending machine? 2 credits? No. Son of a bitch. Man, I didn't realize it would just do that. Can I drop this? Found a candy bar. Well, now I know I can, can I drink out of this faucet? No. Hot. Okay. What is this? Public computer terminal. More stuff to read. Oh, it's okay, Manny. You're alright. Terrorism, crime, or conscience? Conscience. It's bad. It's bad, I know. The question must be asked, is the global rise of terrorism a haphazard response to a decimated economy, or is there a pattern? Does UNATCO face coordinated ideological opposition? Some groups, Silhouette in France for instance, have declared a meme war, or war of meanings in their terminology. They spread email and pamphlets that lampoon... Holy cow. That lampoon the UN's proposal for a one-world democracy, a tedious exercise in rudimentary propaganda. With sophistries and doublespeak, they portray freedom as obedience, democracy as tyranny, and UNATCO as the perpetrator of terrorism, an idea as shocking as it is reprehensible. I bet that's one of the other groups that Paige was talking about. Let's see. Still, the EU, similar to a one-world democracy. Other organizations such as the self-proclaimed Revolutionary... Ooh, that was loud. What was that? Revolutionary National Secessionist Forces, NSF, in the US, claim allegiance to the meme war, but are in fact no better than common criminals. They desire territory and wealth at the expense of society at large. Their civil war is merely a smokescreen for criminal activity. Any population can be quickly turned against such revolutionaries simply by educating them about the UN's policies and goals. I mean... One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, right? Terrorism, threat profiling, symbolic attacks, the Statue of Liberty bombing, the desecration of the Soviet War Memorial in Berlin, the dependent store shooting sprees on Orchard Road in Singapore are the recourse of the weak. They serve only to call attention to a group or cause that is of no more than marginal interest to the public. But what distinguishes true terrorist activity is its gradual escalation towards genuine acts of war. Fringe groups now have access to technology that allows direct assaults on governments, including the classic trio of nuclear, biological, or chemical weapons, NBC. But aside from direct assaults on a nation and its people, indirect attacks can cause considerable collateral damage. Rogue software can disrupt financial markets, communications, and military operations, while encryption programs allow terrorists to coordinate smuggling operations in secret right over the net. Drugs, guns, illegal immigrants, and even heavy equipment such as armored vehicles and cruise missiles are routinely traded across borders, aided and abetted by such software. UNATCO, the first organization with the technology, manpower, and authority to cope with such threats, is an idea that is long overdue. What about Interpol? Or is that European only? Know your enemy, NSF. The National Secessionist Forces, NSF, remain a very real and increasingly widespread terrorist threat. 10 years ago, in response to the Sporting Weapons Act of 2042, splinter groups from nearly every state militia refused to surrender their rifles, grenades, landmines, and other collectibles prohibited by the act. Unified under the charismatic leadership of Leon Woods, these isolated fanatics eventually formed the NSF, with Woods assuming the rank of general. Their intended goal, the liberation of Washington, Montana, Oregon, and Northern California. While Woods died during his infamous last stand in 2045, his war machine continues what can only be termed an occupation of the United States, aided by an encrypted network designed by dissident computer scientists from San Francisco and Seattle. Currently, the UNATCO Cryptography Division has had minimal success in cracking their communications, requiring more direct intelligence gathering techniques to be utilized. The UN has declared war on the NSF. So as a side note, the Second Amendment was the whole point of it is to keep the people free from the tyranny of government. It's to prevent a police state, which martial law is now being declared in various areas. They don't call it martial law, right? They call it a stay-at-home order in certain areas in California and stuff, New York. But it's martial law, isn't it? At what point is it tyranny that the government is doing this stuff? I'm not saying one way or another, but I would say for certain, the moment the government tries to take the guns is the moment you basically have an obligation to overthrow that government. Like, seriously, because then what? What will prevent the people from standing up against the government at that point? You know? If you don't have the right of self-defense, which you don't in places like Australia, I think it's Australia, right? Like, you can't actually use a gun for self-defense. Or you're not allowed to defend yourself or something like that. Well, how the fuck does that work then? You're not allowed to defend your own life? Where do you draw the line? And the problem is, the problem with freedoms is you have to defend them, but the other problem is that other people can give them away and affect us. And that's a real issue. So, you know. Okay, know your enemy Silhouette. Famous for inserting 20th century style commercials into the net broadcast of the World Cup in 2050, Silhouette favors feats of spectacle over violence. Technically, that's the point of terrorism, right? To spread terror. Printed circuit's part of this nutritious breakfast, the announcer told children in one of the World Cup commercials. You ain't mech till you eat mech. A mech boy, choose a memory chip. Boys who eat organics get stomped by their post-human classmates. Mech boys in UNATCO helmets and metal boots take turns kicking another boy. Despite their numerous pranks, these intellectuals, artists, and labor organizers pose a serious threat. They are well armed and have been linked to murders of numerous European politicians and journalists. They will not hesitate to use lethal force. The Triads. UNATCO's surveillance of Hong Kong is currently a high priority given the renewed threat of Chinese organized crime in the form of the Triads. Despite being a model of prosperity, I'm almost out of coffee. A model of prosperity and technological leadership for decades, Hong Kong persists as a haven for organized crime. The Triads, namely the Luminous Path and Red Arrow, vie for control of the 10 trillion credit shipping business, much of which supplies Greater Asia with pirated technology, illegal drugs, and weapons. Most disturbing of all, the Triads preach an ethic of techno-piracy that has found enthusiastic support among small shopkeepers and businessmen who often aid the gangsters and buy their bootlegged software. Gullible and greedy, this army of middlemen remain insensitive to how their violations of intellectual property and copyright laws damage the global information economy. This is interesting. other threats. The UNATCO operatives have identified over 1,250 terrorist organizations active in the world today, some too small to currently present a serious threat, but all eager to see one or more governments topple. Groups such as the Templars, Europe, and X-51, Western US, will be dealt with in subsequent volumes of Know Your Enemy. What's up, dude? Can you go away so I can hack this thing? Unauthorized access will be met with excessive force. Well, also that's PageNet. So he controls everything. Let's start saving over this stuff. Yes. So then, what does it do? Oh, crap. You have to change... Let's delete this one then. Yeah. And we'll just save this one. Okay. How about you... Maybe you don't see me now. Wait, is he still moving around out there? Yes, he is. Would you go away? Maybe he doesn't see me right now. Or... Come on, dude. Can't you see me trying to hack this console? Go away. No, not that way. The other way. Okay, this is not helping. He's standing on top of the fire extinguisher. Gunther Hermann. Why are you there? I'm trying to steal money.
I don't need setting out. A simple provision of a plasma rifle with laser sighting and I am ready to go.
Okay. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ah, come on, dude. I guess we'll eat the candy bar. Or... I guess we don't have to. It doesn't matter. Oh, come on. Go away. I'm just trying to steal money from the ATM. Like, why does he have to be right here, you son of a bitch? Fucking asshole. What are you doing, man? Go away. What if I... Here, let me eat the candy bar and I'll... Where is it? Right here. Use. Okay. This is so difficult to, like, move the mouse around and stuff. I'll say, you know... 7, I guess? See if I can throw it. 7. Oh! So it does work as a fire extinguisher. So I can put fires out with it. Assuming there are fires. Come on, you weirdo. Go somewhere else. God damn it. Okay. I'll have to remember that. Alright. Level 2, this goes down to level 3. Is level 3 the bottom level? Cleaner bot.
That was a close one up there.
That it was. It's a Roomba, basically. I assume it behaves like the same pathing as like the rats. I'm running back just to see if he's, I doubt he's out of there yet, but... Come on, dude, where are you supposed to go? Okay, what happens if I just... Will he notice? Let's see. We'll say 300. Oh, damn it. I clicked... Okay, well, screw it. I'm loading the game. We're redoing that. Because I clicked close, not withdraw. It's annoying. It's annoying. 300. Withdraw. Oop. Maybe he didn't see me. Let's talk to him.
You will be working with Ana Navarra.
Okay, that works for me. Let's save then. What does that make as far as our credits? 998. I didn't realize the vending machines would charge us. That's, you know. And I definitely need more coffee. Wow, I've made like 0 progress. I'm okay with that though. I mean, because we're exploring the world, we're reading all the little stuff, we're drinking from all the water coolers. We're gonna go into the woman's.
That was a close one up there.
We're gonna go into the woman's bathroom.
How unprofessional.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was someone in here. I'll even close the.
I don't like getting shot at. Not one bit.
No one does. Why do I hear water? From that? Wow. Flush all the toilets. This looks familiar as far as the training. Okay, so we have medical, Jaime Reyes, Alex Jacobson. He's the guy on the, I was gonna say on the phone, but that's not quite accurate. Sam Carter, Gunther Herman, Ana Navarra. Where am I supposed to go? Jaime, right? Sam Carter for equipment, Jaime for medical exam. Wow, they have the good office. Utility pushcart. Oh.
I am not going to hold your hand. You have your orders.
I know. What is this? Some kind of gun? Looks cool. Cigarettes are bad. Darts. Yay, I'll take them.
I have to prepare for the mission.
Okay, they probably are not happy with me. Newspaper. Mass grave in Brooklyn.
I have to prepare for the mission.
Responding to an outbreak of Grey Death that quickly overwhelmed all city services, National Guard forces were placed under the command of local law enforcement today and mobilized to help with disposal of the recently deceased in Brooklyn.
I have to prepare for the mission.
However, the National Guard soon proved inadequate in containing the chaos, and in many cases the dead were simply left lying in streets while the dying, mostly homeless, wandered the city until collapsing. Traffic jams and looting...
I am not going to hold your hand. You have your orders.
I'm gonna back away from you a little bit. Let's see, traffic jams and looting remain widespread, and as fear of the disease continues to escalate, frequent riots have made any attempt at an organized cleanup impossible. With the threat of secondary diseases looming, city officials have consulted with the CDC in Atlanta and ordered a mass grave to be dug in Gateway National Park. I believe they've talked about some of that stuff, not here in America as far as I'm aware, but I mean the mass death plans, right? Like what are they going to do in the event of... Is this a shooting range?
Way to go, sir.
Oh, thanks, man. No, these are the cells. Wait, who is this?
Gunther should have followed orders.
Yes, he should have. Can I go in there? No. I figured that would be the terrorist leader, but apparently not.
I have to prepare for the mission.
Indeed. Okay, Sam Carter for your equipment. How much time do we have? Yeah, we'll talk to him. We'll see if we can sell stuff. UNATCO Quartermaster. Locked.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
Sorry, sir, I can't carry anything else right now.
Well, how do I get rid of stuff? See Sam Carter for equipment, so we need to figure that out. Let's go see... we'll see this dude first.
You're getting warm.
That's probably him back there. Candy bar. No. See, I don't know whose terminal this is. Speculative Fiction Resource Trade Show. Project Dybbuk. Okay, yeah, we've read that one already.
You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Okay. Change German password to Zeitgeist. Next week, I guess it'll be Schadenfreude. Strange guy. Another candy bar. Newspaper. Let's see. Gray Death, Look to the Sky. New York. No student of recent history can fail to miss the irony that the greatest enemy mankind has faced in the 21st century was not any despot or dictator, but the lowly microbe. Millions upon millions have been killed by the pandemics of AIDS, resistant tuberculosis, and the century flu. And now we face our greatest threat yet, the Gray Death, a plague of devastating efficiency that has surfaced in the last year. But was this plague an accident of nature or a design of science? Dr. Kenji Ishii of the New World Biomedical Health Center in New York thinks not. My analysis of this plague indicates that it is decidedly unnatural in origin, and in point of fact may be extraterrestrial. He went on to speculate about those afflicted. Obviously, a disproportionate number of the indigent seems to be infected, a situation that makes perfect sense if you consider it prelude to an invasion. No more effective way to disrupt the social, political, and military fabric of Earth has yet been devised. If this is so, then what are our leaders not telling us, and how can we be prepared? Only they know the answers. Joe Green, Senior Staff Writer. Not extraterrestrial, presumably. Sodas everywhere. Is that him? I guess so. Wait, what was that? Oh, just the chair. Okay.
Okay, enough goofing around.
Shannon. Ammunition's disappearing again. We're changing the door code. Hacker.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry. We shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
That's it?
Don't worry. I'll be watching your back.
Okay. I don't know why I sighed there like that. So what about this? Let's save. So can I save over this one? UNATCO HQ. Yes. And it did get rid of it. Okay, cool. Let's try hacking this one. Oop. Let's see. Jeez. Okay, this, Oh, all user accounts. Yeah, we're gonna have to get out of this pretty fast. We don't have time to read all the email. What's the time? Okay, let's go here. Area location bonus. I assume we get fully healed, or we probably can. Roving medical bot. Note received. Oh yeah. Okay, Janine's bots, specs and overview. Matsu Gravis GV4 Nightingale medical bot. The Matsu Gravis GV4 is the newest addition to the MG line. Their first foray into the medical bot category, largely monopolized by Page Industries and Chiang subsidiary Healtech. Unlike the competing Page or Healtech units, the MG GV4 benefits from a completely proprietary operating system developed at MG Research's campus, in Prague, that promises to revolutionize automated healing by combining a comprehensive medical and pharmaceutical database with MG's already proven autonomous heuristic routines. While actual field data is sketchy at this point in time, anecdotal evidence suggests the GV4 can heal wounds far beyond the capabilities of any other competing model, though it does require a substantial recharging period. Okay, is that this thing? Oh, we can augment stuff with this. I don't want to click on anything yet. Oh, there's an install button. Human eye augmentation. There's cameras everywhere. I really hope we're not going to have to assault our own base at some point. UNATCO Med Directorate Nano Augmentation Guidelines. A nano augmentations, once installed, irrevocably, there we go, alter the physiological system they affect and in many cases cause all subsequent augmentations to be rejected. However, the exact number of augmentations each system can support varies. The various interdependencies between these systems can be seen in the following table that details possible nano augmentation combinations. Arms, combat strength or microfibril muscle. Legs, speed or run silent. Okay, so you have all the different ones, and you can only choose one of each, apparently. Specific nano augmentations should be selected based on the mission profile of the particular agent. Interesting. Do I... Level 4. Restricted area. Strange. Why is there a... It's secure. What's in the restricted area? Why is it past medical? Is there virus-related stuff in there? Dead body. You don't have enough room in your inventory to pick up the throwing knives. How do I... Oh. Book. UNATCO Handbook Dedication. Nihil aliud sit necessitas quam vincer. Cyrus. Let me Google this. Is it something like... I don't speak Latin, but I know Spec Ops The Line said something about there's no difference between what is right and what is necessary. Nihil aliud sit necessitas quam vincer. Necessity knows nothing other than to conquer. Necessity knows nothing other than to conquer. I don't know what that means. But the first thing that popped up was Deus Ex. I'm like, that's odd. Couple more minutes, I'll talk to this dude and then we'll figure out some stuff. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Houseplant. Nano key. MedLab closet key code. Right on.
Careful.
Okay, UNATCO Handbook Appendix A, Origins of UNATCO. In recent years, the swelling tide of international terrorism, coupled with enmity between states, wildly varying laws, and anachronistic devotion to arbitrary borders, has resulted in the decreasing effectiveness of local law enforcement. To resolve the problem, a neutral agency was required to enforce international law in an impartial manner around the world. UNATCO was formed with just such a mission in mind, an organization that could transcend national boundaries and provide security for all nations that subscribe to its charter. Founded with the principles of the United Nations as its cornerstone, UNATCO is fair, just, and protects the individual liberties of all the citizens of the world. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, that's a nice dream, but, you know, what if... like, for example, in the EU, you're a member of the EU, but the EU's like, hey, we need more money from you specifically. Like, they screw one country over instead of another, or they're just screwing one over. Just because, you know? The criminal thrives on anonymity, but soon there will be no place for them to hide. Victory over terrorism is the prize for our vigilance. Yeah, right. Okay, we'll talk to you quickly, and then we will stop.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
I think I picked one of those up at the top of the statue.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship the NSF captured. You'll need to take it to one of the medbots for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Secondary goal complete. No extra skill points, though, I don't believe. No. I mean, I know we got some when we came in here, but I think that accounts for that. Yeah, what to choose, you know? What to choose, that's the question. Alright, well, let us stop here. We could save over this one, that's fine. Yes. Alright, well, that is it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. The world is definitely fleshed out. Right, Manny? That's why I like reading all the little books and stuff. I don't know if it's... I mean, this definitely is like an RPG. You know, it's not super action-packed. I'm okay with that. I know a lot of people that are more... I don't know. Shorter attention spans and stuff might find this a little dry. I'm super into this. I want to know what's going on. It's really weird seeing some of this stuff and being like, yeah, there's parallels to this going on right now. Right now. I think Iran is doing the mass grave thing, which, yeah. I mean, that's not totally shocking, but, yeah, anyway. And as far as the, like, overthrow the government when they threaten the Second Amendment thing, it's like, I don't know what point that would be. You know, when they take all the guns? When they take some of the guns? Because they've already restricted, like, fully automatic weapons and stuff. I don't know what point that is. The problem is they're going to take it a little bit at a time. And so people get used to it, and then they take more, and people are like, no, no, no. And then, you know, they're just taking small bites. They erode your freedoms, you know. And it's not a deliberate ploy or anything. It's are you trying to bite me just because I'm touching your tail? People that are misguided, you know. I mean, I'm sure there are people that are deliberately evil and stuff, but I would hope there's not too many of them. Anyway, what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's just, I mean, even though I'm sleep deprived and stuff, like I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning and I couldn't get back to sleep. You know, Jack was there and he just kind of snuggled up to me and I petted him for a little bit. So that was nice. That was fun, you know. I never got back to sleep, but at least he was there and I was able to just kind of relax a little bit. So that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.